Well, Leon, we really gotta stop meeting like this. Me in first person, you with leaking holes. How's it? Ah, flashlight directly in the eye is a classic. Such a good friend. I'm not used to having to zoom in.
There's a door over there.
Crane's blocking it though.
I'm not used to moments like this having, first of all, having without the binoculars, but also they obeyed the rule of thirds, and so the door is way up there on the left, and so I was like, what am I? Why am I looking at this window? What's up with this window? She's like, there's a door. Oh, huh. Usually you just look straight at things in these kinds of moments. God, the foggy lighting is so neat. Lighting has gotten so interesting in games. And then they tank our performance with RTX instead. I'm like, I don't need that part. No, that's not the point. I think RTX is off. I think it's always off whenever I play anything, because it will kill my computer.
I can check it out for us. You think you can give me a boost?
Guess we're about to find out. Come on. Watch out for yourself up there, yeah?
I will.
Now that we're conveniently separated, time for the horrors to approach. And Leon's having a tough time. Yeah, the infection is definitely spread. And yeah, it's more clear that our villain also has the infection too, so he's also on his way out. So he's really betting everything on this Alpus thing, which I don't even know if that even saves him, or if it's just like a thing he's dedicated himself to as his last mission in the similar way to how Leon's dedicating himself to this last mission, and it's sort of like a...
Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
That's a weird amount of weight to give when there's nowhere... I'm not in a level where I can do anything, right? But no, I get it. It's like it's emotional weight. It's like, oh fuck. I'm just amused by the fact that this game, the level design of this game has 500 drops like these. So that's the first time it's been called out all game. This must be final, damn. Yeah, I think we have a protagonist and antagonist, if you don't count, you know, adjacent to Grace, that are both two old dying men that are trying to find purpose. They're trying to find meaning on their way out. Trying to make it all make sense in the end. Meanwhile, Grace is in this weird position where her entire life has had a weird purpose, but it was like assigned to her. She was born to serve a really specific purpose, and then she's disposable outside of that. I need a key. I don't have it. Oh, the severed hand is in my inventory still.
System locked. Override key required for reactivation.
Can I use that at some point? To get more DNA samples? It's locked. DNA sample needed for that. On my own again. Ooh. And I have a stash again. Alright, so I don't know if I need the severed hand. Alright, so we're back to playing as this character. Maybe I'll get to use an antique coin. Wouldn't that be exciting? I have 2 healing items, 2 Molotov cocktails, bunch of sneaky attacks, empty bottle, A lot of inventory space. Yeah, I was correct in my counting. We have 3 more slots for upgraded inventory, if they give them to me, just based on the shape of the interface. Severed had an hourglass both have check marks next to them, which I think is implied to mean that they're like done. Because I think items got check marks on them in Resident Evil 2, and at that point you gained the ability to throw them out and just delete them forever. I don't think that option was on these. But also the hourglass was immediately outdated when I got it. Weirdly. Strange. The game just kind of introduced checkmark items out of nowhere, like right at the end. Like, the whole game so far, everything, you only pick up items that are actually useful. As a key item of some sort. And then you use it, and then it goes away immediately. But I picked up 2 items that are seemingly just never useful. And I wonder if there's like some kind of quirky, strange payoff for that at some point? Can I do something silly with them? Do I get to like take all my collectibles and put them in my house at the end of the game? Were there more? Restricted area. Archives, Central Refining System, Pandora. Another big, important sounding sci-fi name. Central Refining System, Pandora. Big red door. Can we just accept the insanity of the fact that, like, Leon jumped on the crazy astrolabe thing. The Great Conjunction is the end of the world! Or the beginning? Jumped on that thing with her, grinded down the wall, and then happened to land directly over a magical platform that happened to be going under them along the perimeter of the wall, and then happened to go on rails out of the area into a completely different location that just, like, happened to just let them escape.
Just beyond here.
It's extremely funny platform where I'm just like, what is the purpose of this exact thing? They ended up in the dump, so maybe it's some kind of disposal system, but it's like it goes through their important cerebro-looking room in an exposed way, and not like through some internal duct somewhere. It's extremely funny. The machinery and facilities in Resident Evil games and movies are extremely funny. You're just like, what the fuck is happening right? Who built this? I always think back to, that's upsetting looking. I always think back to when we were playing, like, I think like Sonic Mania or something, and like we were in a version of like the chemical plant level or something like that, and like we're doing a billion loop-de-loops and shit like that and grinding on the ceiling, and the level's like 10 minutes long. It's like it's an incredibly long, vast network of bizarre tubes and tunnels and loop-de-loops. And then Joe, our friend, was like pretend to be Eggman. He's like, this is how I get to work every day. like just acknowledging that the idea that anyone exists in this setting.
Confirmed in storage sector.
Uh-oh.
Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we don't have... Does this tell me anything about the failure? Does it say where I am right now? Yeah, that dot, I think, is where I am. So ahead of me, when I get forward this door, I'll reach the archives. But I think now I need to go back and find out about something else. Okay, we need to fix this. Oops. There's a shortcut 1. Something a little more sensical. I think I just never had enough weapons as this character. So Grace didn't really... I didn't care what her hotkeys were. I think they just got automatically assigned. I think this gun is in hotkey 2 because she got a second gun. And this is the second gun. So the first gun was still in hotkey 1 at some point. And so it automatically got assigned to the second one, maybe. But it is weird to come back to her and realize that it's assigned to 2. Don't have a key. But that is the key, isn't it? I need like a DNA lock or something? I'm actually not sure if I understand. If we were just searching for this key. I may have misinterpreted things, because I thought the implication was that I needed to go help with some containment failure. I'll be able to climb up there. It's impossible. There's definitely nothing in the room on wheels that I might be able to use to climb back up there. Grace, this is your lack of survival instinct. This is why you felt the need to carry Emily into the middle of the combat zone, because you couldn't fathom any other solution for that puzzle, or any other way of communicating what the Braille text was in a way that might have been salvageable. But I don't think I was supposed to go back here. I think I was supposed to stay up there and there was something I could do. I definitely thought... I've played enough video games that like overall alarm communicated to me like, oh shit, they won't let me continue until I deal with the biological containment breach. Which is probably that a monster got out somewhere. Can I open this with my hands or something? Oh, I literally... The alarm was unrelated. I literally could just walk up and open the door. The alarm made me think I couldn't continue. Oh, that's funny. People that have played the level are like, what the fuck is he doing? Where's he going? I wonder how many people who haven't played the level understood my reflex. Well, it's definitely a liquor. I figured. I'm like, I don't think the liquor that I killed that was seemingly optional is the only one in the game. Well, the good news is they're blind, so I can just have my flashlight on. Is that door open already? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, it's not connected. Yet. Stop opening and closing, you're gonna alert the liquor to me. Ah, glass bottles. They definitely have another purpose here. Fuck.
It can't see.
Is this hallway gonna do that every time I walk in here? How do I get past it? Or is that the only time it does it? Okay. What? Really? God damn it. Being wrong about the fucking sound radius is so frustrating. Oh, is he coming in here? Come on in. Yeah. Go over there. Bye-bye. Today we will not find out what that tongue do. Until the second one shows up 5 seconds from now, especially since I wasted a bottle already. There should be so... Hello. There it is. Immediately. You... fucker. Hey, it's a safe. Is it coming? So we gotta watch out for broken glass. Ah, there it is. I watched it. Yeah, that's I keep having a thought from earlier that I keep forgetting to finish. That looks like too much broken glass. Maybe? Is that glass or just blood? That's just blood. Any items over here? Is that a regenerator? Or a titan? Tyrant? Bottle. We like bottles. This looks like it doesn't feature any glass. Now I'm back to scavenging as her. I'm thinking again about how many upgrades I've got and stuff, and I'm like, it is interesting realizing that, like, oh, there was one steroid in the whole game. I think there was like one steroid and one stabilizer in the entire game. Unless another one comes up. And that's why they let me just craft whichever ones I want from that point on. Oh god. That's the problem. Mixing in zombies. Because now there's enemies that will see and attack me, and those will alert the lickers. That's the fear during Mr. X and everything. But yeah, it's this is so freeform unexpectedly. I was like, I really did just get to craft as many stabilizers as I wanted to. And similarly, if I want to have other upgrades, like, yeah, you get to just customize which version of her you get and craft whichever upgrades. It does end up giving her like a sort of... It's going to circle? Yes, I did. Okay, so I got a shortcut now. Neat. Not really worth saving because of it, though. Because, all I did was go around one room real quick. Because I should have auto-saved earlier because we switched perspectives. But yeah, you definitely, you're kind of Who would play? I hope these don't wake up. They probably will. It's exactly what would fuck me up right now. You expect to find X number of hip pouches, X number of steroids just in the map from being super completionist about stuff. So it's a bit of a surprise to find out that, like, oh, they actually did kind of hide things. They not hide things. They shook things up here. And that they had one of each as a free reward, but then from then on, actually, it was just fully free form. I don't remember if I can sneak past these guys or not, and we're about to find out in a very scary way. Does it not aggro on me? Okay, so it is. Yeah, it's fully blind. The thing is, we now want to sneak up on this guy and blow him up, probably. Or sneak around him. Bottle of acid. Bottle of concentrated sulfuric acid that's highly effective against enemies with exposed tissue. Uh-huh. That's an anti-liquor bottle. When you break a bottle of acid, the contents will disperse into the surrounding area, particularly effective against liquor beta 2. That's certainly a move. I hope this is quiet. Bottle of acid. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay. Problem. So I have to press that button to continue. And I assume I have to press that button to continue because it's a glowing button in this game. Oh, an herb. Whoops. If I shoot, every liquor in the level will probably come running at me, and there's at least 2. I could probably sneak up behind the one on the right and blow it up with a stealth attack, but the one on the left, I probably have to shoot with a gun. And that will aggro this guy, so we want to throw an acid at him. Oh, are you turning around? We hear a lot of noise during this. Yeah. That's a very loud attack from the gamer's perspective. But as far as I'm aware, it's completely silent in video game terms. It's never aggroed people to me. It's treated like it's a Sam Fisher stealth attack. Yes, that guy's definitely ready to spot me. Hey look, more ink stuff. Question is, will it aggro that guy over there? Override key, dump control room. A power activation key, it should restore electricity to the dump control room. Like that. Okay. But he's still there. Oh! Is my boy investigating? Oh, you son of a bitch. That guy can't see me, can he? He's just happening to walk that way? I hope. Haha. Alright. Now I wonder if I can stab these guys with the same thing. It would be hard to get a good angle on them because they're on the ground and shit. There do be downsides. Okay, so could distract them away with the bottle or could throw the acid directly on them. Oh, did that aggro both of them? Maybe I can acid both of them. Oh no, I didn't throw far enough? Well, this is the worst case scenario. Could also throw a Molotov on him. What? I didn't like that sound. What was that sound? Okay. Hi. Bro, don't you cost $12 million? Oh, you fucker. I think you might have to discount people on these guys if it turns out they're this easy to kill. What a place to put that. Wow. Straight for the dick. Oh, you could have picked a different spot on the body for this particular interaction. Excuse me? Now, that's on the internet forever now. Uh-oh. Well, that's a good thing the lickers are dead, I guess. Have to remember what the buttons are. We're going loud. I did not want to waste my, did not want to waste any more of my stealth takedowns. We figured one of them was going to get out. Maybe that must be what the sound. Yeah, it's really who was here. That's what the sound was. Ah. Bro, I just want the green herb. I'm not trying to spend all these resources. It's one green herb. It's not even that valuable. Damn. Okay. I don't think so. I don't remember a clue about this, right? Arc. Just product catalogs, basically. Yeah, we don't have any references to numbers yet. Renwood. Report on Victor Gideon. I don't think we actually read this. Investigator Andrew Hughes, DSO survey team. Person of interest Victor Gideon, age 54, gender male, nationality USA. I couldn't dig up much on Victor Gideon. What we do know is that he's a former employee of Umbrella who was involved in researching the T-virus. After the Raccoon City incident, he was called as a witness to the Umbrella trials, but the court couldn't track him down. I traced his whereabouts to the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center, a private institution where he acts as the director. The center is also a research facility that handles highly sensitive data. It had a clean bill for years and avoided the scrutiny of any and all agencies. Additional notes. Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center was once run by the Spencer Foundation. I'd be surprised if we didn't find something off about that place. Rhodes Hill. I missed one note. Yeah, basement seat. I don't think any of the safe codes are going to refer to a different place. I missed one note in the entirety of Rhodes Hill. Damn. So much for that achievement. I missed more in Raccoon City, which makes more sense because it's way more spread out. Yeah, I think I shouldn't be able to open this unless I find a new document referencing it. That I guess would incentivize me to come back later. I don't love the vibe of walking through glass. Yeah, I don't see anything back here.
All right. I'm not dead yet.
Not bitten yet. Haven't gotten to make any more of those for a bit. Yay. Oops. Oh. Oop. There we go. Don't need that many separate makeshift knives at once. Sure, why not? 3 ink ribbons. It's kind of one of those moments of like, how much game could be left? This will make it hard to tell which slot is new, because I was really sticking with one character for a while there. I think this is the key to back by Leon. I was running too quickly just now. I don't have any kind of bottles. So I have to be able to sneak past him safely, which certainly seems possible right now. Or I will immediately fail. I don't think I can defeat him with the pistol. Definitely had the right impression when I thought that the escaping would be referencing liquors even. They were foreshadowed a minute ago. Oh, is that the wrong kind of key? Nope. It fits. I sits. Bonus key.
Be careful.
What a strange system.
I need to get going too.
He's just gonna stand there with the light. Yep. Oh, he's gonna climb up. I was curious if they actually animated him doing anything here. Oh, there's just a ladder. It's just out of view from here. Well, that makes it easier. Watch the door be locked. Alright, he's in. Now imagine if I had some survival instinct and I climbed on top of that cart and went back in the vent and came with him, the guy that has 1,000,000 guns. But it's okay, I can push forward through this nightmare facility full of liquors. I'll be fine! Where is he right now? Oh, he's on the ground. That's the worst place for him to be. Please go up the wall. Pretty please. If you think about it, a Molotov cocktail should be pretty effective against somebody with exposed tissues also. Is that the sky? Oh, yeah, that's from up there, isn't it? Yeah. I was wondering what would the... Am I supposed to sneak in a little, like, directly next to him? I think so. I think I just have to hope he doesn't aggro. Okay. They're really informing us on the exact aggro radius this thing has. Like, yeah, you can genuinely walk straight past it if it doesn't physically run into you, I guess. The primary threat, I guess, is that they react if you happen to fight basically anything else. There's so many actions you can't take because they would immediately come after you. Still remember being Leon and getting out of that elevator and having 2 liquors show up, one on the floor and one on the ceiling, and just immediately like pausing the game, being like, "What the fuck? What am I? I need a minute. I just need a minute to think about what the fuck just happened. I have to go in that room." So I guess I need eyes for this DNA scanner. Look at these fun, fancy chairs.
Sector. Rebooting AI Control Center. Noah.
What interesting relaxation chairs. Benches, couches. Noah's waking up. The very specific purpose because they all lean back like 45 degrees, so like you're not really like sitting and working there as like a spot to camp at because your back would hurt. You can now craft bottle of acid, various other items. Oh, we're not doing the blood thing again. Oh, another save. I have 2 safes. Can I have clues about safes? Maybe in this email? Access log, 51st assembly minutes. Checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the 51st assembly meeting are transcribed by AI Control Center NOAA. The state. We heard the key. Grace Ashcroft has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied Ark. Are you sure she's the one? So they were away from Ark for 28 years. But they have a product catalog in 2026? So they can't, so I guess they recently came back beyond the one guy here or something? I don't know. Z. Without a doubt. There's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant? It's a bluff. The United States is, and always will be, at the center of the world. The BSAA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in product supply? The Ark's factory automation is constantly evolving. I believe that's enough for today. We can discuss further while we view the products. You're a global conspiracy of ultra-powerful elites and whatnot, but you took 30 years to find a woman that was using her real name and living one town away from where she was disappeared? What the fuck? They're so stupid. I don't understand. We didn't even really get any indication that she was like in any kind of FBI protection system or whatever, like anonymized in any real way. It sounded like she didn't have any idea that she was important in any way, so she wasn't hiding, and she was just using her real name, Grace Ashcroft. At least she's still using the same name that they're using for her. I'm so baffled. The United States is so big, and she was just right there, right next to where they'd be in the first place. What's going on in there? Definitely some little resource bins. Sterilization chamber safe. Emergency supplies code 109020. Sterilization chamber. Too zoomed in here. Okay. Come all the way here, and then they just gave me the safe number, and I'm like, go run all the way back. Optional side quest to open one safe. Hopefully it's worth it. But I'm also afraid to go there quickly. Because there is such a high chance that they have put some kind of optional encounter there to specifically get me for going back. We've been over this, but like they know. When they send me back, they know it's happening. It almost would be wasteful to just walk all the way back and there's nothing there. Any new surprises? I'd be shocked if nothing happens. 109020. That's the bare minimum number of motions you could have to have a 3-digit combo of 3 different numbers. Is that? That's so funny. Molotov cocktail, med injector. Still not the ability to make a... Yeah, because it's not a blank injector. So it's still not what I would need to craft another upgrade. It's been a long time since I found any more of those. So far, nothing has happened. That's genuinely surprising. Makes me wonder if they're thinking about me or anticipating it, and then they just, after a game full of fraught side missions, they're like, "What if we actually just send him on a pointless side journey?" Not pointless because I got to get the stuff I need, but just very surreal to not have it have some kind of ambush built into it. Could be conceived on some levels being a reward for having cleared the area out already. I'm afraid to even I'm afraid to even hustle because there might be a fucking clicker at any moment in the process. They maybe just be playing with my raw anticipation, my quivering anticipation. I have 1 bottle, that's it. Okay. It was scratching already. The liquor. Monster seems so lethal in the Resident Evil movie too. And they can get really lethal. Sometimes they can just like fucking decapitate you on the spot if they get the drop on you. If I remember correctly. Is this openable? Oh god, does it make noise? Probably, it's huge. Can you close it on them and trap them inside? Is that a fucking pouch upgrade? Is that a motherfucking pouch upgrade? Is there one behind me right now? Immediately so nervous. Oh, oh. I got a pouch up. Oh hey, there's like a demo of the shape of the place. Yeah, so a bunch of individual compartments. So it's at the safe code. Yeah. This zone's like full of these. Which you could hide inside of them. I'm surprised the noise doesn't attract them of it opening. But given what we've learned here, like there are probably compartments you can hide inside of, since these guys seem to patrol in circles. It's a little nerve-wracking to rely on that working. But if it works, then it works. I didn't like that. Is that a kill him prompt? What is that arrow prompt? I'm not getting the actual letter for it, so I'm afraid to get closer because I don't want to aggro. But like, it was giving me a prompt. That was nerve-wracking. They turned right back around on me. That guy's not moving. He actually does seem like he's in a different position than when I first got here. Ah, god damn it. So he kind of blocks you from continuing. What's the prompt I'm getting on this guy? Can you stab him? Can you stealth take down a liquor? Yes? What the fuck? Liquors are so killable. Grant, this is a whole new compound we've never seen before, but... Oh my god, Grace. You can kill a liquor? Grace can stealth take down a liquor? Dude, I have trauma from these things. Although I think the immediate decapitation enemy I'm thinking of is actually the hunter, I think. I think those are the ones that are like, oh my god, he just took Leon's head off in a swipe. Time to start over. I did not anticipate that level of lethality being offered to me. Wow. So the acid bottles aren't especially, like, vital. They're just like a long distance version of this thing. Granted, I need a bit more scrap and blood to make more of these. But damn, all new opportunities.